I like how the only magical thing that we know that is on these statues is that their eyes glow. That's the only magic.
Nah.
How extra.
I'll be right back quickly. I've been munching on salmon slices for the last half an hour, and now my fingers smell like fish.
Oh, now.
Why is it funny to me? I don't know.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've got something for this, but I'm not going to use it.
My fingers smell like fish, but for a different reason.
Okay.
We went there.
Okay.
It happened.
He's controlling Octavia.
Grady.
Yeah, it may have been Mindatus.
Rictavio, you think Grady is?
Right, Grady.
So this blind man's walking by a fish market, right? He walks past and he takes a good long smell. He goes, "Whoa, good morning, lady."
Jesus.
That's an old one.
That's good.
Oldie but a goodie.
Blind comedy just makes me think of David Chappelle. Dave Chappelle.
Jeez.
I love that skit.
My full name.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw him get interviewed, Dave Chappelle, about that skit, the black white supremacist.
Yeah, that's the clan skit, right? Where he's the leader, but he's the blind black guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
And he says, like, this civil rights leader came up to me, man, and he said, "Dave, you just set civil rights back 20 years." Anyway. So, here we are in the chapel. There are thousands upon thousands of bats lurking overhead. But apart from their screeching, you find some measure of peace in your sanctuary.
As we take a short rest, Anton is going to sing a song, very lightly to himself. You all hear it.
Song of Rest.
And I'm going to link the song he sings in case all of you want to get creeped out.
Alright.
Oh, that
So-
puts me back at max. Very nice.
9. Then how many is it? D. Alright, what
His
level
mother
8
used to sing it to him.
D8.
Yep,
No, I
D8.
think it's a D. Is it not D6?
It's a D8.
Are we level 9?
We are level 8, but it's still a D8.
Alright. It's a D6. You're right.
It's a D8.
No, not for Song of Rest.
I think Song of Rest is a D6. It increases
yep,
at night.
never mind. I thought it was equal to my Bardic Inspiration. My bad.
Oh boy. +1.
Alright.
I just as a word of warning, I don't have too much magic left. But if an hour is all you think we'll need, then I can press on.
Uh,
I just don't think we'll have the luxury of taking any longer.
I mean, nothing's happened yet, and we're at least moderately rested. If we can just see if we can get a extended rest here, we might as well try.
What do you all think?
What do y'all think?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Quick twangs on the... What do y'all
Sorry, I just
think?
got a call.
Alen is from... He's a countryman.
I'm from... it's not Texas, it's
Are we doing a short rest, are we?
Texas?
It's TikToks.
I'm from
Yeah, we're doing a
TikTok.
short rest.
Nice! I get my spells back.
Indeed, we're debating having a long rest, as I understand.
Yeah, what time
Yeah.
is it about?
Don't know.
We walked from... Wait, so I think we just mustered up a bunch of people from...
You know what?
Way over here.
It's night time.
Thought so.
It's all
I'm sure that there is a thunderstorm outside right now. Yeah. I'm confident of that.
Shall we?
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a fucking thunderstorm.
Shall we? Do you want? Would you? Shall we try for the long rest?
I don't see any harm in it.
Can we put some pews up against these stairwells
Yeah, I think-
as well? And
I
Let's-
think
yeah,
we barricaded ourselves in here in the first
Make
place.
some barricades. I'm considering giving us a guardian of faith as well. If we do try it.
I could be mixing rooms up, but last week didn't the monkey fly up top and there's more entries up top or something? Like this isn't just
I
a
did.
single story room.
Yeah, no, it's a.
Jean, you will notice that you might recall that there are two chairs up that balcony, and there are two figures in those chairs. The monkey went and checked them out; they were inanimate. You convince yourselves that those figures have shifted position.
Guys,
I
I
can-
do believe there is someone up above us.
Do I detect anything with my eldritch eyes?
Yeah. I'll just find a description. And now I have to start jumping between.
I do not believe we would manage to get away with resting in here, but worst case scenario, I suppose, is our target comes to us.
Exactly.
I only need a short rest, and then I can
If
spend
that's-
the other
if
half
that's the
guarding
case-
you guys.
I don't want to fight Strahd half cocked if we can avoid it.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will be if I don't try and take the time now.
It is wise to keep all our strength then.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend any spells fortifying in here, Lenway, but just in case we are interrupted. But I think we should at
Okay.
least try to.
It'll last 8
as long as
hours.
we can in-
And,
yes, but if we don't get the full 8-hour rest off, or what is the spell?
Guardian of Faith. I'm just trying to see if I can move it once I bring it up, but I do not think
No, you can't.
I can't. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
It's a good spell to put next to you while you're resting, so that if something approaches you,
Yeah.
or putting it in a
30
doorway,
foot range,
but you
right,
can't
as
move it.
well. Isn't it a 30-foot range?
It does have an aura. Within 10 feet.
Ah, so
Any
no-
creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian.
I can guard half the rest too, like the last 4 hours or whatever.
You know, why don't we just take watches? Sorry.
Alright,
Let's go back.
if we're going to try it, then let's give it a shot. Put my pack down and kind of begin to like just try and sit down and relax.
We should, if we like congregate in one area, one corner, like up in here or down in here, we can like all sit down here and then put the spirit guardian in front of us, so it has to pass the spirit guardian to get to us.
We can
Yeah,
also, yeah, I'm happy to
sure.
establish something like that too. It means added security for us while we try and rest, so I'm
Yeah.
fine doing it.
Is there like overhangs above these little wings? Because you said it's a multi-story thing.
Overhangs? Yeah, surely there would be. Yeah.
Let's just hope nothing drops on us while we sleep.
Hmm.
So I think we're all gonna rest in these corners.
Yeah, so Arctic, I'm gonna drop a Guardian of Faith. So I'm gonna put it in this square right here. Like the one that I'm standing on.
Okay.
And then I think we're gonna try and long rest down in this little corner area here.
I'm gonna cast Mending 4 or 5 times to heal up my Steel Defender before we do this. Or at
And is
the beginning.
the somatic component of that just giving a good scratch under its ears?
Who's a good boy?
Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, you are a good boy. Oh, you got that cat, did you? Oh, it's so adorable.
Still got the cat in his mouth.
You coughs
Oh,
up
gross.
like a little bits of bone and fur.
Alright. An hour passes, and the only disturbance are occasional screams of terror, of agony, flashes of lightning which illuminate the hall, and of course the bats which constantly bicker and occasionally swoop. On the second hour, John, roll a d12 and a d8. You hear a groaning coming from up near the throne, the balcony. I think it's about 30 feet above. I can't quite recall. But you hear a groaning coming not from the balcony, but from the hallway which leads to the balcony.
Jean will kind of quietly press a finger to his lips and motion up in that direction. Put a hand over his ear, cupping it like, listen.
The groaning becomes a bang, 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 steady but not perfectly timed. Bang, 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 bang.
Something is trying to get in.
I did not think that resting in here would be easy.
Bang! You hear the sound of wood splinter in the corridor on the balcony above you. And then the groaning and kind of like a scraping or a dragging noise if you grab a sack of potatoes and lug and lug and lug.
Pyramid head.
Can I use the hide action?
Who's awake at this point?
I don't know who's taking watches, so I just assume the NPCs. I don't know.
Oh. I mean, if he's banging, I mean, it would probably woken me up.
I think I would have stayed
Sure.
up for the first 2 hours and then slept for the last 6. You can do that. Is that right? You can do that? It's 2 hours of like light activity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it's currently it's still the
I think I
first
would
or
be
second hour, so
Yeah,
you'd be
perfect. I think I would be awake, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon with my passive perception, I'd be awake by now. It's a 15. That's
no
decent.
worries. So you hide by out of instinct.
Yeah, just immediately after I wake up hearing the bangs, I'll stealth.
I want to put my Mace of Disruption like underneath my cloak, if I can.
Hmm.
And try and dim the light and put it out.
All right. So I'll read the description of this room again. Let's say the chapel. So you have coloured light that filters in through stained glass every time the lightning flashes. It's an ancient chapel. There are bats near the top. It's a 90-foot high domed ceiling in this building. There's a balcony on the west wall, 50 feet above the floor, so it's pretty high. In the center of that balcony, you can see two dark shapes which are slumped in tall chairs, like thrones, overlooking, looking down into the chapel, the way nobles might look down on the opera when they go to the theatre. And that's where the sound is coming from up there. And that's also, those are the two figures that John swears were in a different position last time he looked. That probably gives you enough description. We have the altar, the bones of the man who died here. We've taken the statuette. And as I mentioned, the splintering wood sound came from up there on the balcony, and the dragging is coming from up there as well.
Can I try and I don't know how. I don't think I would be able to. Even if I have to break stealth, I'll do it. But if I can, I'd like to keep my stealth and try and like hop and jump or fly up so I can get a kind of a sneak peek at them.
Sure. You're you're able to maybe go around the flanks or something like that, come up against the flat of the wall, and you do find a way to remain hidden while you investigate. Make your perception check at advantage.
Okay. Sipsion. 14.
Cool. You can see a figure. Okay, so the landing has a set of doors behind it, logically enough. Those doors have been knocked open, and there is someone crawling along the ground, or rather dragging themselves. Rather than using their legs, they just grab the stone and pull themselves along.
Like towards the overlooking one?
Correct, towards the balcony. They then disappear from view because they've gone behind the balcony, and you see one of their hands on top of the balcony. The ledge.
Does it look undead?
They heave themselves up, and when they do, you can see that the man whose face you glare at, and the other eye is just a rotten sock.
I will. Is prestidigitation verbal? It is verbal. Okay. And it's just pulled itself up onto the balcony.
Yeah. So if you imagine, so the balcony has a ledge, right? A little ledge, a fence, a wall about 3 feet high. It's managed to drag itself to the base of that ledge, wall, fence, and put its arm onto the top of the banister. That's what I'm looking for. Its hand on top of the banister, and it's dragged its. It looks like it's about to come over the balcony, and at this point, everyone can see its head as this figure tries to climb over the balcony.
How high up was it, did you say?
50 feet.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, if I can see its face and see that it is undead, I will immediately kind of stand up, send a sacred flame directly at it. To a range of 60 feet.
Let's roll for initiative.
Strahd's zombie? He died and came back as a zombie?
You got it. He was a zombie all along. You thought he was a vampire.
He was just a very powerful zombie.
That's right. It's like Tucker's kobolds, man.
Yeah, he's just really, really good at killing adventurers, so his reputation is just super inflated.
Sorry. Yeah, out of shock, once it reaches up onto the balcony, I'll just let loose one of my holy bolts. Oh, never mind. I think Nappa would go first with a natural 20, wouldn't he?
No, I'll go last since I took too long to roll. I'm cool.
I will push you after Kip.
Okay. And yeah, I'll let loose a stream of bolts into this flesh as I kind of back away from it. Would I get sneak attack?
No. He's aware of you. Though.
He's aware of me?
But you were still hidden, so yeah, you do. Yeah. And
yeah, I was wondering if he had like true sight or something where he could see me through, but that's right. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty good.
Oh, first one crits.
They all hit.
There's a
Plus-
crit.
Yeah,
You're
it's
hidden,
you have
right?
advantage because you're.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So you'll get your sneak attack here too.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's a 8. That's a lot enough. I was gonna make that first shot a. Where is it? There it is. Is that working? Yeah, that should work. The grasping arrow. 15 DC 15 dex save.
Alright.
You double that damage too if that's from the first shot.
Yeah, it goes from the first shot, so it would be. Ooh, just saves. So, okay, I've done that wrong. So the creature hit by the arrow takes 2d6 poison damage. Its speed reduced by 10 feet, and it takes. First time it is. Okay, so it's actually a reaction after it's been hit with it. It uses its DC athletics check to remove it on its turn. Sorry.
Okay.
I just read it then. Reach it, use its action, and remove the brambles with the successful damage. Okay, yeah. So that's 2d6. Do you want me to roll another 2d6 for the crit, or just double that?
No, you roll again. Yeah.
Poison damage,
Actually,
does that affect a zombie?
oh,
No.
probably not. Oh, then. Nah, there's no worry. I'll just fuck it. Just because I can. Cool. And then 2 more. Those other 2 hit as well. 16.
Sure
17.
did.
And that one, and that one, and just the piercing, not sneak.
All right.
And I just back away, hopefully not without reach, so he can't get to me.
Cool. So Nappa Grimes, down from the ground, 50 feet up, you see this loathsome creature reach up onto the banister, pull its head over the ledge, and then fill with robots. What are you?
50 feet, is it on the south?
The western wall. So it's up this direction, but there is a balcony kind of like here.
I'm gonna fly right up to the balcony and land.
All right. So you're just using your movement to get up there.
Yes.
All right. You fly up there, and when you land beside the creature, you spot. So there are a pair of thrones here. Those thrones have cadavers in them, corpses. There are also 2 sets of armor on the left and 2 sets on the right. I'll take you over. It's a different map. I'll move you over to there in a moment. But what you notice most of all is that this zombie that is breaching the banister doesn't have any legs, which is probably why he was taking the slow route.
I'm going to just run at the zombie and just slash at him with the sun sword.
All right. I'll move you across in just a moment. As I switch maps, it's causing me to spike. I'm pretty sure. But I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, this should be right. I'll check Nappa's vision. Yep, cool. Alright, so Nappa, I'm going to delete one of these walls because you... Oh, I can't delete it because I can't, unfortunately. What I will do, however, is I'll take you over the wall. So, you can see where you are right now, right? Yeah, cool. So there's the chapel. You've just landed here. There's the zombie breaching the banister. However, I can't put you right there because there's a couple of thrones right here and right here. The suits of armor are up here and down here. Alright. I hope that's fairly clear now.
Those attacks hit the zombie.
They certainly do, and the momentum knocks him over the banister. Crunch. Nappa's attack has caused the legless zombie to tumble down over the banister, and when it hits the ground, it explodes upon impact.
Right. Back to sleep, everybody.
But suddenly, there comes a groan from up on the balcony, and the cadavers that are beside Nappa rise out of their seats and attack.
I hate this place.
Nappa, you also hear the shuffling of feet from the north and from the south as the clinks of plate armor stumble and bumble their way toward you.
I just yell back down. There's more up here.
Can you say that without teeth?
There's more up here. That's good.
There's more up here, Sonny.
Hey, boy.
Chew some dirt.
Hey, boy. More zombies up here.
It's pretty adept zombie. What the fuck?
Oh.
Tell if Nappa's talking or if he's getting eaten.
So one of the zombies stumbles towards you. It rises from its throne and scratches you across the back and then bites you on the side of the neck. Do either, well, I guess a natural 20 hits. Does the 20 hit as well?
No.
The second zombie doesn't try to eat you. It tries to push you off the ledge. Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Smart zombies.
Reflex.
Ah! You fall off the ledge and start flying.
Not so smart zombies.
Idiots.
Got him.
Right. Do you want me to keep... Oh, I can keep you on both levels. It doesn't matter. It's not going to make a difference. However, down there on the ground where the zombie has just suddenly exploded, his hands begin to crawl towards their nearest target.
Oh.
What about his head?
His head's mumbling something.
Werther's originals.
Rictavio gets scratched, and so does Mindatus.
Min?
Assuming that Rictavio doesn't have 19 armor class, I will reduce his hit points.
Rest in peace, Rictavio.
Jean, there are a couple of little hands that are crawling around on the ground after a zombie exploded in front of you.
I think Team Tiger got skipped there.
I did skip Team Tiger because I gave him a chance to act, and you said, let's go back to sleep.
Tiger is currently mounted, so it goes on the mounteur's turn.
I just rolled initiative for the whole crew, so I don't have to go 3 times.
Yeah.
Team Tiger.
Yeah.
So it's on. So after the Team Tiger sort of goes back to settle down and goes, "We're back to sleep, everybody." It's only then that Rictavio lets out a scream after he is scratched by the claw. Sure.
Jean will kind of hold up his pistol, ready to shoot one of these things for a minute, and then he kind of stops and thinks, maybe I shouldn't do that right now. Be a bit loud. And he'll just motion towards the crawling hands to the steel defender, and it will charge forwards.
Too easy.
Chomp on that one.
Alright.
Kill.
Snap down upon it with your steely jaws and break it like a rat. Young.
I can only just see in this darkness. Oh wait, I have a light out. I have a lantern out. 5, 10, 15. How far away is this fella? I'll move the rest of my 15, and I think I'm within 30 feet. I'm within 30 feet. I'm gonna launch a couple of punches of radiant energy at him.
Alright.
Pew pew!
Bam. Bam. They both hit, and it explodes into many fingers and fingernails.
And then I just dust off my clothes from sitting down. That's my turn.
Elenway, it would appear that there's nothing else to worry about, but there is a sound from above.
A sound from above.
Yeah, up where when Nappa went and landed, there were a lot of groans. They pushed him over the ledge. Now he's flying. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
I will pull a mode of radiant light from that holy symbol, and I'm going to hold a sacred flame in my current position. I'll end my turn.
All right. Hit.
I mean, I didn't move, but I mean, I'm assuming I'm high enough that I can see on the balcony where the two zombies are now.
Yeah. I'll put you on the other map as well. It's not going to help because I can't remove the wall, so
That's alright. I'll pretend.
You'll just pretend.
I'm good at that. Yeah.
Excellent. They currently have half cover due to the balcony, but who cares? The zombies.
Yeah. That's fine. I guess I'll still do some 3 shots on one zombie, not both. So I'll do 1, 2, and I'll shoot once more with the bonus. Does 20 hit?
By about 10.
Oh, okay. Covers didn't do too much for them.
Not a lot.
So 8 damage, 5, and another 6.
Alright, 8, 5, and 6, 13, 19.
On that zombie, and I'll just go up a bit more, and I go 5, 10, 15, 20, so I have a better vision, and Esmeralda will hold Firebolt if she can see a zombie. And if she sees it, she'll cast Firebolt. Yeah.
Excellent. Nappa Grimes, you are flying after the zombies try to throw you to your death.
How many zombies can I see? Cause are there?
Yeah, good call. I'll move you back into the thing. So these two at the front are dressed like nobility, a king and a queen, if you want. These 4 at the back are dressed like knights, so there are 6 in total.
I'm gonna chuck the alchemist fire right there where I pinged.
Excellent. I think that'll hit 3 of them, maybe?
Yeah, I guess I'll just maintain where I am and just chuck the fire.
Perfect. Don't roll a critical fumble or you drop it on your friends. Alright.
Oops.
Perfect. Yet an insignificant amount of damage.
Nah. 10 Take that.
Indeed. They get it, and you've upset them. Team Tiger!
Team Tiger, go! So the tiger, the second it sees the crawling hands, just gets fixated like a cat with a laser pointer, and even after it's dead, pounces on it.
Fantastic. One of the fingers crawls away, and you get to chase that all by itself. It's great.
It just starts like batting it around, and Anton's like, "Oh Jesus Christ, this is not the time. This is not the time," and points his crossbow up at the balcony and holds a shot.
Alright, those of you who held shots have the opportunity to fire because each of the zombies crawls towards or walks towards the balcony ledge and just throws themselves over them. If you are beneath a zombie, you will have to make a dexterity save.
Oh, that's so many. Esmeralda, why did you critically fail that? I mean, would you be shooting upwards or straight through everyone?
She gets a reroll.
Ah, thanks, mean.
Don't fuck up, Esmeralda.
Wow, Esmeralda. Still
Who's
fucks
gonna
up,
take-
just not
At least don't critically fuck up.
Who's going to take Rictavio? Because he's just been dropped on by a zombie.
I'll take Rictavio.
Alright.
Yeah, he's not gonna find the tiger.
Alright. Do you have control of him already?
I do not. Only
Do
Grady
not.
has control of it.
That's what I thought. I'm not sure. Okay, cool.
List of people as well. There he is.
Artist, Sean. Cool, so you give him a dexterity DC 10 save as that zombie comes tumbling down upon him.
Alright, I'll roll a d20 because I still don't have access. Now I have access to the sheet. Okay. Plus 1. So 19.
Several of the zombies are on fire as they tumble, namely the ones around Rictavio. The zombies crash down to the ground, breaking their necks and their bones, and in doing so, they fall prone, but then they get back up again, or they before your very eyes.
Jesus Christ. Rictavio's saves are ridiculous.
One of them, however, explodes, and when it does, his hands begin to move across the floor.
Hmm.
Okay, Sean.
Jean will move up next to Mindaris and take the dodge action and then instruct the steel defender to pounce on another hand.
Sean.
Move myself into a little bit of a better position. I will. Oh, how far did I move then? 15, I think. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15. Okay, I'm gonna divine punch these dudes. These two hands, one on the left, one on the right.
Nice.
Punch. And Falcon punch. And I think I can move over here with my last 15. And do we have the cones in here?
I think so, yeah.
Cone. I am blind. Do we have cones?
We might not.
Maybe they're not. Maybe not. It doesn't look like
I'm
it.
pretty sure the 15-foot one is just a T shape, right? If I'm going it. It goes like this and then like this.
It's like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something like that.
yeah, that's right. It's a T shape and then it goes to another level, a wider T at the end.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to expend a couple key points to use Searing Arc Strike. Spend 2 key actions using Burning Hand spell as a bonus action. There you go. 2 key points. Sorry, I'm a bit slow at this. I've not used all its features before.
It hits 2 of them, right? And Rictavio?
Should miss Rictavia because I only
Oh,
have a
okay.
square in front of me.
Yep, I can see what you're doing. Yep, that hits 2 of them.
Cones work on squares.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, it incinerates one instantly as he's getting up, and the other one is on fire.
Hell yeah, that's my turn. Do you want me to do Octavia on the same turn?
Might as well.
He strikes the one. Does he have 2 attacks? He does have 2 attacks. He's gonna like pull his sword out of his cane, or it's gonna turn into a sword, and he's gonna stab one on either side, left and then right.
Alright, he takes care of the one on the left and finishes off the one on the right.
Wonderful.
Well, then what?
Okay, I'm going to move up past Anton and the defender here, winding up next to this zombie. And I am going to swing at it with the Mace of Disruption. My main action.
Excellent. This should be effective. That's a hit. Yep.
So 5 bludgeoning and then 18 radiant damage.
And it explodes in a radiant, spectacular rainbow of light.
And that is my turn.
And Kit.
The ones that I see Jiang kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and shoot the hands into the ground, like pierce their hands and stick the bolts into the ground, flying above them. So
Excellent. You'll have advantage on them due to your position.
Go 30 feet forward, so I can be somewhat above them. That's pretty sure that was 30. Yeah, it was 30. Cool. So on one hand, two hand,
Bam.
and the third hand on one of the other ones.
Bam. And you nail a bunch of hands to the ground.
I'll just do damage just in case they were actually alive.
They were alive and they have 2 hit points.
Cool, that's good to know. At least they're dead.
They certainly are. You nail them.
I was sorry. I'll move Esmeralda
Yeah.
1, 2, and then she'll. I'll move her a little bit more. She's got 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's nice range. She'll just quickly cast Firebolt through, and hopefully not hit someone. A 19 should be alright.
Brilliant.
For 1 damage.
Woohoo! You give him a nice flaming beard. Alright, Nappa, I shall take you back to the other map now, since why the hell not?
Down.
That's fair, that's totally fair. You were around about here when you were flying, although you can freely move wherever you want to go.
Can do I get an advantage if I like just come down with my sword on top of a zombie and like just land on top of him?
Absolutely. Like a fiery angel that's covered in fur and has no teeth. That's pretty good, as it turns out, actually.
Yeah.
The momentum carries you from what is a rather clumsy strike. You just collapse into the zombie, and it rains down in an explosion of radiant light. There is only one of them left, and it is wearing full plate armor.
It's the end of my turn.
Team Tiger.
Team Tiger was about to go pouncing on hands when just a bunch of crossbow bolts shot down from above and ruined the fun. The tiger is visibly pouting.
It hates this place.
Just kind of growls forward a little bit, realizes it's not going to be able to make that space, and it's just like. So Anton fires a crossbow bolt.
Like the assassin that he has come to be. It's a hit.
19 hit.
By about 11. Alright.
You said it was in full plate.
True. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, 19. And 19 does hit. Yeah. And a 9 pierces straight through its throat, knocking its head off. The head rolls towards Zhang.
And bites his ankle.
You got it.
The tiger bats the head.
Yeah, zombie is the
turn.
If the head is severed, the zombie loses its bite attack and is blinded. Unless the head can see.
Just like it's got to work on its hand-eye coordination because its head's a couple feet away.
That's it. So the blind zombie flails around with its 2 claws into Elenway. Unfortunate for the zombie.
Both hit.
No, 16 and 6.
Oh, 16. Okay, then yeah, they.
And the head rolls over and tries to bite Zhang on the toe. It gets
The head's yelling at the body left, no, right, left.
Just want to scratch.
Strahd has a sense of humor after all. Alright, John. How do you end this atrocity?
So strike it with my sword.
But it strikes on steel at the second time you break through. You hack it to pieces, and only the head remains.
And bonus action, the dog is gonna go and. You ever seen a dog how they go up on their back 2 legs and then kind of jump around?
Always pounce. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's pouring at it
Yeah, he's going up and down, just jumping on it.
Boom! And the head pops open like a melon.
All over John. Oof.
The castle is quiet again, save for the crash of thunder and the screech of bats.
So are we able to resume our long rest, or has that ruined it?
You're able to resume it if you wish, yeah.
As long as we haven't done 1 hour of strenuous activity.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Kind of shake some gore off of my mace.
That was 12 seconds? Was it more?
Technically, 30 seconds, I
Well,
think.
about 30, yeah.
30? Cool.
Yeah. By the time that Nappa went up and set John, by the way, those figures, they're no longer in the throne, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because now they're down here.
That's it.
Can we move all their bodies into one corner of the room?
Sure. Occasionally the hands start moving, but the tiger's on it, and it gets a little bit of glee as it chases.
As soon as it
It's
twitches, the fucking...
It's like a whack-a-mole.
Yeah,
Hands are randomly
it's like
scattered
a
around
cat
the room
toy, just
twitching.
bing, bing,
It's
bing, bing, bing.
Oh, crawling
Do we-
cat toy.
Do we have any string or rope?
Keep a hand on a string.
Yeah. Just like play fetch with it, or just like throw the rope out and go and play with it. Then you bring it back.
Come on, guys, this is getting a bit out of hand.
It is.
I'm sorry, I do.
Get
how
ahead of
is
yourself.
I better stop while I'm ahead.
Exactly.
How long is a short rest?
An hour.
Or an
An hour, and we've taken
Okay.
that.
I'll short rest for another hour, and then I kind of want to see if I can go sneak and do something as well. Mhm.
Well, a couple of us are going. The rest of us are going to sleep.
Don't you know you never split the party? Clarence
Okay.
in the back, keep the spiders healing.
Just curious.
Alright.
The wizard in the middle, so he can shed some light, and you never let that damn thief out of sight.
Where is that little monkey?
He's down here with the wing icon.
There it is.
What are you doing, monkey boy?
You don't see shit. Well, we don't know if you see anything yet, but we'll see.
I see our friendship dwindling because of the lack of trust.
He's right, yeah.
What friendship?
Brioche doll.
You're a teethless, hairy, winged monster.
So
I'm
are
Ooh,
you.
you're a tooth fairy winged monster.
Yeah.
By description, that's more terrifying.
Hey boy,
Yeah.
I'm the tooth fairy.
Oh, let me suck on you to death.
I realized how bad that sounded because he now looks more like me than ever, but he's
An
somehow
upscale
more
version of
creepy
you.
about it. Yeah, but he's black and oily skin, and yeah, no, it's not nice. I don't like it.
You from the future.
That's what happens when the cleric leaves for one session, where party member sells his soul like 6 times.
Just runs around like a candy shop, touching stones left and right.
Yeah, I was falling around like Jiminy Cricket. Like, don't do it, man. Don't fucking do it. Just don't.
Can we move Mindaris into the safety circle of friends?
Sure.
If you'd like, I can control Mindaris this session.
Sure.
If you want, yeah, happy to do that.
You're made of wood. He's a druid. Works out.
Yeah, I am the spell focus.
Yeah. He like grabs your hand and you point, and that's where the spell comes out of. the other
Exactly.
hand.
All right. I'll take just a minute or two break, and so Kip is going to spend another short rest while the rest of you take your long rest, and then he is going to do a bit of exploring. We'll be back in a moment.
Rest in peace, Kip.
No, he's not going to go that far.
Ooh,
He
I can go-
he knows we're going to go down, and he wants to have a look because now that door's been bashed open, he wants to have a look, see what's up there, and then come back.
He's gonna die.
He's not going to die.
He's gonna
If
die.
you can, if you limit it to a real quick trip, as in like 60 seconds, I can greater invisibility.
Oh yeah, it would definitely be within 60 seconds. I mean, he's not going to try and sneak away completely unseen. He's just going to be, yeah, I don't really need a rest. I'm just going to go fucking fill my time. That was a injuring.
Yeah, anybody taking a short rest gets an extra D6, by the way.
Okay. I mean,
Because Anton is still mumbling creepy songs to himself, and somehow that comforts you.
quite nice.
No, it comforts me.
It's what is it? I can have 2 hours of just doing like, is it non-strenuous activity?
Yeah, 2
1
hours
hour.
of
Oh yeah, 2 hours.
yeah.
So that's
1 hour of
strenuous is
shit
just
like yeah. I'll just post it.
running, shit like that, or like does flying up to the next balcony real quick to see what happens. Sleep, so it sounds like reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for more than 2 hours. The rest of the night. Okay, so I just can't be more than 1 hour, and I can still have the 8 hours rest, long rest. That's cool. I just want to have a quick look upstairs, just to make sure we're not going to be missing something. Kip is a very interested young fellow. It will not be long. I mean, if we want, Nap could come. Because he can fly as well.
I can show you the world. Missing in splendor. Copyright.
You gotta say it with no teeth. Why is it
Oh, Some creepy old dude and a monkey. The weirdest image in my head. This weird, like, tall man, just thick, black, oily fur with skeletal wings, no teeth. Like, Titanic style with wings spread, with a monkey in front of him, and wings spread as well. It's weird.
Nappa is way more weird and gross than pretty much 90% of the monster manual.
He is, really is.
I've created a new monster.
All you need to do now is start running on all fours and you'll be like proper like nightmare fuel.
There's just gonna be like hordes of me like robbing graves, just trying to get some bone powder, grave dirt.
That's it.
God.
Yeah.
If we die, Nappa's gonna come this folk tale that people in Barovia speak of, the Grave Eater, and it's from now on in every one of Arctic's campaigns that he runs Curse of Strahd.
I
They'll
saw
have to fight Nappa.
He could have killed me, but instead he just smelled my hair and told me I was pretty and flew away.
You're pretty.
Oh, by the way, no. Did you hear when I had to play Nappa real quick in the last session?
Yeah, I heard you deserve an Oscar.
Apparently I do. Question. But I at least made him smell some vampire's hair. He cut the head off then. And yeah. He did his classic moves. Sun Silk.
That's where it all began.
Okay, so you've been down here for more than 2 hours now. You've been disturbed a couple of times, first by some bats, the second time by a plethora of zombies. Do you still intend to go scouting, Chip?
Yeah, not very long. He just wants to see what's behind the doors upstairs that those zombies broke open very, very quickly and quietly, if you can.
Do you let us know you're going, or do you just kind of zip off?
I mean, he wouldn't be. He'd be sneaking once he gets to the top. He wouldn't be sneaking away from the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll be back. Just really quickly. Not too long. Nap. And I guess I'll roll stealth. What's that? 24.
Pretty good.
And the zombies came through these doors, did they not? Those are the doors that are broken down now?
Those are the broken doors, that's right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, get really low to the floor as my tiny stature allows. Like have my wings around me to block my bodily form, just look like a small dot. I'll kind of creep forward real quick. a very long hallway.
It's a long hallway.
Can I quickly have like a check for like traps? I'll just check for traps as I enter
Sure.
the hallway. Just have a quick gaze around.
You discover that the floor creaks when you push on it.
I'm gonna take flight and kind of, instead of walking on the ground, I'll fly. Because I don't like that. I don't know, I'll quickly duck in. Just let me know if I need to stop.
Oh, you'll know.
Is that door open or?
Slightly ajar, as if something pushed its way through there, but didn't quite open it properly.
You know what? This. He did say he's a nice wisdom save. He's really tempted, but he thinks better of it. I'll get a little closer. Looks like
Somewhere in the somewhere out in the castle, something screams.
Kind of hairs stick up on his back of the neck, and he'll stop. Thinks better of it, and he'll start going back.
Roll a d12 plus a d8.
Roll 1d12. Roll 1d8.
You hear someone open the doors beyond those doors.
Do they sound like they're coming this way?
Make an insight check.
No.
They sound like a small group attempting to be quiet, but they're not doing too good.
And from the door that I just left?
Yeah, so the door that you were about to go through, the slightly ajar one, behind that door, another door opens.
And they're not being great at being silent. They're kind of clumsy about it.
Correct.
Okay. It might be the villagers. So I'll sort of stealth still. I'll try and get a sneak peek of them. I'll go towards the door.
Alright. We're bloody lost, aren't we? No, we're not lost. Why, the chapel, it's just ahead. Are you sure? You look through the door, and yeah, it's a group of the commoners. There's three of them.
I'll open the door. And I Psst!
Roll for initiative.
No, please, Kip, don't get killed by commoners.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, it would be horrible. Come to Strahd's like fucking home.
In Curse of Strahd, in
kill
his
myself.
castle.
Yeah, kill myself with the Barovian fucking commoners we brought here to kill him.
They come to the chapel. Hey, we caught some
Oh, I
food.
didn't.
Fuck.
Alright, I'll just do that and then change it to the 10 that I got. There we go.
Alright, what do you do? You're about to be made into batter and paste.
I'll grovel, cower, and beg, and then you basically say, "Please, no! I'm one of the heroes. Look, see!" And I like kind of stop hiding and like make sure they can see me clearly. I come with the heroes. I blew up the carriage.
You have disadvantage on your persuasion, bro.
This is not good.
Big money, no whammies.
Okay, it could be worse. It's a -1.
Just run.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, 9? No, they, it's a monster!
So mean.
Wonder if they'd
Alright.
hit me.
They lay into you with all their fury, with their pitchforks, with their shovels, with their torches.
No, none of them hit.
Alright, it's your go.
I kind of like dance around their weapons, like, ah! And I'll use
The
an
devil's
action.
taunting us!
Use an action to disengage. Like, please stop. And
Let's
come,
get him!
Chapels is right.
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Ah!
He's leading us to a trap! Maybe he's leading us to a trap! And so if you want to get away, you can get away.
No, wait! There's a trap on the floor at the base of the door! Please don't!
And I'll just get how high is the ceiling in this hallway?
I think 20 feet.
So I'll go up to the roof trying to get away so they can't reach me.
I have a pitchfork.
Okay. At least only one can try and hit me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No. That one pitchfork did.
Ah! You guys hear a squeal from the monkey.
What is that? 6 damage? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm gonna try and. Now they've hit me. I'm gonna try and reason with them again.
Please, don't be afraid. We're going to be fine. I'm with the group of adventurers. Ah!
And he like kind of holds his little pitchfork wound now.
You have disadvantage on.
He just wants to be loved. 10. One more.
Hmm. No, they're gonna kill you. You're dying. So like they think that they've got a chance against you. This is their big moment for being heroic.
Alrighty. I'll take the attack of opportunity and I'll keep flying. And then away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still off the ground at this point.
Alright, you get away, and they chase after you.
Okay.
Do you fly back down to the party, or do you remain up here on the high level?
Then I'll fly back down to the party.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I'll take you back to the other map.
Oh my god, they just got fat. Sorry.
So, yeah. The pets at the chase, the monkey over the ledge, and the rest of the party hears them coming.
And I land on the ground and hide behind the cat crew.
What the hell happened, Kip?
I was
What?
trying to help the commoners. There's 3 of them upstairs, but they're so mean to me. They think I'm like him.
And I point to Nap.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, damned by the sun.
And I just take a step back.
Were they coming here?
Scary. They tried to chase me, but I don't know if they can come. They tried to set what did they say? They said this was the way to the chapel. Yes, so maybe. There was only
Maybe.
3 of them, but they kept attacking me, so I had to run.
I'll try to reason with him, and I'll fly up to the balcony.
No, but just wait. They're gonna be coming here anyway.
I fly back down.
Ah! Monsters! They run away.
Okay, maybe they'll trigger some traps.
Maybe. I don't want to be a monster.
He'll look at Anton.
I'm not a monster.
You're not, Kip.
Hmm.
Don't even worry about it.
Anton drinks heavily.
I'll drink. Not so heavily, but for me it's pretty heavy. Into a sleep if I can.
All right. An hour passes. Jang, a D12 plus a D8, please.
Alrighty then. D12, D8. 7 and 5.
Okay. The chapel doors open of their own accord, but it doesn't look like there's anyone there.
Is there a pile of keys
Inside
fall
this
into the doorway?
aura, nothing can be invisible.
Uh-huh.
Because that's the lantern of revealing from my artificer infusions.
Someone bring
Also, I forgot that I was on a different map, so I forgot that we barred it. They wouldn't, yeah, they'd come through. It would come down the stairs, however. So, I say, yeah. How would it work? Let's see. Okay. So, those of you who are particularly observant might see some disturbance in the northern end of the chapel, and while you're trying to convince yourself that it was something to be alert and not just the wind or a bat, you see a broom animate and begin to sweep the floor.
Ridiculous.
And I shoot it.
You shoot straight through it, unless you're shooting the broom.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot the broom. He doesn't like
You knock the broom. The broom shatters in a half and it drops to the ground. But a few seconds later, the bottom half of the broom picks up and starts sweeping.
What? Is this something you're doing?
And he'll look at the artificer.
It's coming towards you, Gene. It won't be quick, but it will eventually make its way towards you.
No, this has nothing to do with me. My creations can be explained. This is odd.
It's getting closer as it sweeps the ground, collecting the dust or blowing it from one side to the other.
So has it entered into the range of the lantern and there's nothing holding it?
It's about to. It hasn't yet, but it'll only be a handful of moments before it does. It breaches the limit. And you see something. At first it looked vaguely humanoid as it sweeps and dusts, but then it changes its shape until it's little more than a pair of hands on the edge of some cloud-like blob. It continues to sweep. What goes around you doesn't disturb you, just sweeps around you. And then leaves the vicinity of the circle, and you can't see it anymore.
This place is creeping me out.
Don't imagine Strahd cleans this place, but then again, it doesn't look like anybody.
The disembodied broom continues to clean the room.
It's gonna meet any armor if we just let it clean.
How does it smell?
No scent, except for what the dust kicks up.
Achoo. I sneeze. From all the dust.
After about an hour, it seems to have done its work, polishing the altar, wiping down the pews, beating the rug, and it's gone. several hours later, we finally feel refreshed, although the stench of the zombies is permeating this holy sanctuary. It's still nighttime, and the storm still rages.
Peculiar.
At this point, I'd find it more odd if time were passing.
As we prepare to move, I am going to once again cast Death Ward upon myself.
Alright.
How does Rictavio prepare his spells?
Spellbook, I would assume.
He's got cleric spells actually, so I guess he just knows
Oh.
a bunch.
There you go. I didn't realise he was ever a priest.
Does he
Fair
know
enough.
them all?
He's a
That
priest
is
of
well.
vampire killing.
Guess so.
I'm gonna guess he has them all prepared because it doesn't.
Yeah, if they're on his character sheet, then yeah, they're the ones that he has to prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna cast Death Ward on himself as well.
Cool.
Someone has angled his icon to make him stand straight up. It's perturbing me.
Hmm?
Someone's angled Octavio's icon. There you go.
Oh.
Use it then. Don't know why they did that. Okay. Well, where do we go from here?
Well,
Did we
correct me
do
if
a
I'm
full
wrong.
rest?
Yeah, I think so. We've just finished it now.
Oh,
I think it might be best. Well, we've come from upstairs.
We went downstairs and got munched on by a bunch of vampires and shit.
Yeah, that's right. We've come back up, eh?
Was that all the way down, like when we dropped shit?
I think-
Down the hole?
yeah, it was.
I think we only got part way down before we turned around, right?
There was
We
more
reached-
doors down there, but we found the fire that we dropped.
I see.
And then
Yeah, there seems to
we...
be a bunch of random stuff caged up down there, like hellhounds.
Have we
Giant
sussed out like the north of the north of this
Chapel.
castle's level?
I don't believe so.
Well, why don't we make our way there then?
Alright.
Well, hang on.
Wait.
Did we got some info last session from? Was it the cat? Something about a painting of a beautiful lady upstairs.
That's in the book.
Yeah.
It's upstairs.
Oh, the cat,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the cat said it was
the
a...
cat did tell us about that.
You guys
Mm.
killed the cat.
Yeah, we have no idea whether or not it was just bullshitting.
I d-
though.
I-
That cat
I
was an
don't-
asshole.
I don't think we know what happened to the cat. I'm not sure if we ever found out.
I don't know. I mean, the Steel Defender came back with a cat's tail hanging out of its mouth.
Well then, yeah. With my 8 intelligence, I think I can put it together.
Mm.
Gave it
Wait,
its
who is
tail.
8
Yes.
intelligence?
Me.
Lenway. Wow. I did not know that.
Really?
Yep.
Dump stat, baby.
8 in.
So we're going upstairs?
Dummy thick but wise as. Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Dummy thick skull.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so
It's fucking wood, man. I don't know.
just over the long rest, I'm gonna switch my bit to the winding path for a repulsion shield infusion.
No worries.
Full
I am
box
just-
brains.
Which is that?
I'm going to just prepare some spells as well.
Rictavio will probably cast Death Ward on Irina as well. She's pretty frail, right?
Yeah.
In comparison to everyone else. So he's gonna give her a Death Ward as well.
They're not concentration, obviously.
No.
No.
They just last a bunch of hours.
8 hours.
Alright, put yourselves together as close as you can, and I will move you up if you're going upstairs.
Slot us in like
I will-
Jenga.
I also want to try something here, Arctic, as we're moving.
Yeah.
So I'm going to begin concentrating for an hour on locate creature,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to name Strahd von Zarovich, if I may.
Okay.
That body fuck.
That asshole.
The Lord Incel.
We have a part of his. We have an item of his, so maybe that can lower the DC. Oh, that's different.
Yeah,
Think of
that's
scry.
scarring or something.
Does he even make a saving throw for locate creature?
I don't think so. But
No.
there are certain conditions that he might have up that would prevent this spell.
He's right.
Sorry?
He's right above you.
Like how many feet are we talking?
I think
I'm
he
sorry.
does
I was changing our pages. Strahd is right above you.
5 feet, roll for initiative.
He's invisible, like flying out of us.
Just watching us.
Hey kids.
Okay.
He seems to be about. I'm not sure of the exact distance, but I think he is less than 100 feet away, in a slightly that direction. But for all intensive purposes, he's above you.
Or you guys would probably see the only way she stops, her eyes widen, kind of just looks straight up.
And there's bats everywhere. 1,000 fucking bats are watching you.
He's one of the bats.
Is it breathe really deeply? Say, right, let's go upstairs then, shall we, and look for that portrait?
He's a good.
That lasts an hour as well, for the record, Arctic.
He's still right above you. Obviously closer now because you just walked up 50 feet of stairs. But effectively, he's still just to the northwest and right above you.
Okay.
Before anyone moves to the hallway, I quickly let out,
Watch out, the doors. There's maybe a pressure plate just after the doors in the hallway.
and he points towards this hallway.
You hear some screaming or fighting and breaking of glass.
2 Tassie Devils going at it.
Good bit.
Should we see what that's about?
Right.
Where were those? sounds?
Yes.
The same direction that Kip says there is a trap up ahead.
Well, does anyone have a keen eye for these things? As I get trampled by a saber tooth.
I mean, I actually.
Boom! You're knocked, shunted forward.
Careful.
I imagine you've just like turned around and talked to the group and just
I turn around. get
Two
hit.
tigers like, I wait for no man.
I have these tools. If
I mean, I have thieves' tools if you want me to try and disarm it.
Good.
I also am quite proficient in these kinds of mechanical traps. I can have a look.
If you want to do it, you can. I like my
Investigation.
fingers.
Or
It is
perception?
investigation. Investigation, you can have advantage since I presume you're looking at the floor.
Yeah, 21.
21. Look, it's not a trap. Kip's description was not accurate. What it is old floorboards. You walk on the floorboards, they're going to creak and groan.
I was really
The monkey's an idiot.
I'm not an idiot, I was scared. There'll be two of you up here alone. And I'll poke my tongue out at him.
I'll kind of
Alright.
flick a hand at the steel defender to yap and bite at the monkey.
Too high up, I blow raspberries and do the whole put my thumbs to my cheeks and do the sparkle fingers.
Nice.
And I consider casting levitate on the steel defender.
Tomorrow.
Shall we continue then?
Tomorrow.
Indeed. I mean, we currently know where Strahd is. We're well rested. I say we just ignore everything else and focus on figuring out where he is.
So we're going down this
Alright.
way?
I don't really think those commoners are still alive. They had a really bad time trying to hit me.
I
But
walk
we
on
shall see.
the stone wooden floors.
Alright. Stop where you are, because you are about to roll for initiative.
Have you ever done that to your dog?
Oh, it's great fun, isn't it? They just get
It's
so,
so
ramped up.
No, where's Rictardo?
Yeah.
He's gonna go on that square.
I do it to my girlfriend's dog, and she just gets so excited.
It's great, hey, they love it.
What
Mm.
do you do?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Ah!
What are you implying there?
What's going
Oh
on?
boy.
Why are you screaming?
Oh boy.
You can't see it?
I
What do
can
you
now
mean,
see it.
What's going on? Why are you screaming?
Why are you screaming?
Oh no! Oh no! Don't be one of them things again.
Is it
I can see a spot of light at the
Don't
end of the
tell anyone.
corridor.
Don't tell anyone.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just screaming, as my character
Is-
would be.
Okay. So, a bit of description. As you know, there every step you take on the floorboards here creaks underfoot. You walk across the 20-foot high hall, dark vaulted ceiling, draped with cobwebs, and the groaning of the floor is replaced or supplemented by a moaning along the roof. Something is coming towards you, a laneway. What do you do?
The first and foremost is the locate creature. What's going on with that little radar?
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. Directly above us.
It's more or less.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Geez. I am going to step back to the threshold. Maybe just here, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
Jang, you see what's coming, don't you?
I see what's down the end of the hall, but what's on the roof?
Okay, so yeah, you can see it. How to describe this?
Terrifying?
Pale-faced, fanged, dark cloak, borne forth like the wings of a bat. Fangs bared, arms outstretched. He's coming for you. He's flying through the air straight at you.
I will. Oops, sorry. I will move back to here. Action holding to use my radiant fists when they come in range, and bonus action key point patient defense.
Team Tiger, you hear a scraping sound of stone on stone. You hear the squeaking of a bat. And coming into view is a fanged visage with outstretched claws, a black cape flapping. Wah! A deep, throaty laugh echoes throughout the hall, and it flies almost straight into Jang. But it will rather. What do you do, Team Tiger?
One dead adventure. Tiger's tempted to just bowl over everyone in his way, except Rictavio's like You can see Rictavio, and Rictavio is like its owner, so like
Good call.
behaves and just sits there and waits.
Okay,
And Andon draws his crossbow. He's like, no, 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 and ready's a crossbow shot.
Perfect. And John, if you can't see it, you can at least hear the laughter.
I shall
One dead adventurer.
move up, and yeah, I can definitely see that now. And John will brace his pistol over his shield like a cop shooting from a riot shield, and fire 3 shots.
Bam, bam, bam. So, 1 hit. And you knock it completely off its coat hanger. The cloak continues to move along the ring pulley, the cable rope system that it's hanging, but the mannequin falls to the ground and splits apart.
So maybe he does have. Maybe he does have a sense of humor.
Oh my god.
And apparently 15 AC.
On my turn, I keep firing at the dummy.
No, Kip, no, it's all right. He's still above us.
That's comforting.
Well,
Could you have led with that?
I could have.
Jesus.
I was a bit taken aback at the time. I'm sorry.
We are all safe, so it is no problem.
I'm gonna slowly inch forward to the dummy.
You hear the comical face with fangs and a smile and white paint.
I take my bolts back out of the dummy's
Probably got
body.
pissed off we took an 8-hour rest in his castle and rigged this up
That's
while waiting for us to get a move on.
You guys have been in my
He's
chapel.
like sitting on his throne in his lair, just like, what are they doing? And he like checks in with the bats. They're fucking camping out in the chapel. Goddamn fucking squatters.
He's been in this cool position, waiting to do their grand entrance, and he's like, "Where the fuck are they?"
The pulley with the cloak goes back. Click! Resets itself.
There was a trap, I told you.
Arctic, what do I have here?
What do you have here? Alright, before I describe that, I'll mention again the sound of breaking glass and fighting that's coming from kind of this direction. But to get back to what you see at the moment, where are we? Doors open to reveal another set of double doors. I guess it doesn't matter which way you're coming from. You see a double set of double doors and then another double set. Between these doors, where you are now, 10-foot wide corridor stretches north to south. At the end of each hall, floating in the darkness, is a human skeleton clad in rusted armor and livery of Castle Park.
Did you say floating?
That's right. So you got this skeleton kind of hanging there, bouncing a little bit, and it's wearing armor. I guess we should roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
What do you think? I guess.
I think if you
That's
were
up
to
to
have
them.
someone that could cast lightning bolt right now, we'd all be screwed.
Oh
Guess
yeah,
what
you
Strahd
got
has in his repertoire.
suppose y'all would. Not me. Or maybe just me.
Ruh-roh, skeletons.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Rowleton?
We're gonna get out of here. Alright, sure.
Yeah, I don't know what we're rolling initiative for at this point, so I'm just gonna be casually kind of patting my dog on the head, like, oh,
Okay,
you're
cool.
a good boy.
Your dog's like, Bones?
Both? Okay. Kip. I saw a comic about this. I was trying to find it. Kip.
Rose?
Kip.
Reese.
Sorry, I was talking and muted at the same time. Like Kip will like kind of claw over his way over the top of Evoctivia, so 5, 10, 15. Kind of see what's going on. I guess he'd shoot the bottom one, just out of fucking raw instinct. Now he's just on jitters constantly.
All right.
That's the James
One.
Bond maneuver.
2.
Bam, bam. They get stuck in its armor. The third one will finally hit.
Nice. Cool. Oh. 8 damage.
Crash. You break through its rib cage, but the skeleton, even though several of the rib bones fall to the ground and shatter, and one of the legs as well, the majority of the skeleton is still levitating.
I'll go 16. Was it? No. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go 25 there and just stay there out of the way. And Esmeralda will just sort of go 5, 10. Just catch the glimpse and try and shoot past Octavio of a firebolt. 17.
Bam. And she blows a hole in its skull. The skull shatters and scorches and falls to the ground. But the arms and one of the legs are still levitating.
I mean, it's working in Kip's head. That's crazy.
That's sure. And then what?
Have they like made hostile gestures towards us, or are they just floating there?
Just floating.
Okay, if they're just floating, people are like hurling shit at it. I suppose Elenway would hold her action. She's gonna hold an attack with the Master Disruption.
The skeletons hold their actions, Nappa.
There. There.
Skeleton is floating before your eyes with its armor.
Strike it with the blade of the sun.
Alright, you carve it to pieces. How much damage is that? You chop it into so many pieces that the only thing that are left are 2 arms dangling in the air. Jane.
I will walk forward. And I guess I'll just take the dodge action, and Octavio will... does he know anything about floating skeletons? Probably not. They're not doing anything, right? He's just gonna walk forward as well. And dodge. They don't seem to be doing anything.
They hang there.
Menacingly.
Yeah, kind of menacingly, kind of clumsily, to be honest. At this point, like they're all kind of bent and broken and off angle.
Those peasants gave him a good thrashing.
They must have. Team target.
Team Tiger is going to be like, what fresh hell is this? And make their way out towards the hallway.
Alright.
And be like, oh shit. Zombols. And Anton will shoot one of them.
Alright.
One down by Lenway, I suppose.
Sounds good. You shoot your crossbow bolt with unerring accuracy. It sends the arm into a tailspin. Like a chandelier or a mobile. Jean, are you Yep, keep going.
I was gonna say that's it.
Jean, are you familiar with the concept of marionettes?
Yeah, puppets and stuff, I'd say so.
Yeah, well, this is, a bunch of bones hanging from string.
Strahd is just playing games with us at this point.
Yeah, I think we annoyed him and he just rigged up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so they're held
What I
together with
do.
wire, right? And you've knocked the bones out of most of the wire coat hangers that are holding it in place, but some of them are still there, spinning. Fascinating stuff.
It's alright, I got them.
Let me go! I've done nothing wrong! The noise comes from behind this door down here. You're not going to be let go! You're in league with the Devil Strahd! Oh! Stay away!
Giant. Could you take that one? They
Oh
might
wow,
be-
you're moving with quite speed there, Tiger Gang.
Yeah, sorry, I'm lagging.
Why is there a throne looking at the wall?
Perhaps I should describe this hall before we even worry about what's happening behind the door. So there's dim light here from the flashing lightning outside in the courtyard. It falls through the great hall through broken glass and iron lattice work of a large window over in the western wall. The whole room, this immense room, is chilly, and the darkness seems to brood around you. There are empty iron sconces along the walls, no torches. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs are draping the hall. They hide the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window, a set of double doors in the east wall. It's behind those doors that you can hear some kind of chaos. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases, that must be the one I'm talking about. Anyway, staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down. At the far end of the southern end, there is a large wooden throne on a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces away from you, as you have noticed.
I guess we'll walk around the throne with a little bit of a berth to see if there's anyone on it first.
There is no one there. But you get the sense that Strahd could be there if he wanted to be.
He'd be sitting there, invisible.
He did. That's
And
right.
I'm guessing he's now in like that direction, but above us.
Yeah, not quite the same angle, like that.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
And
Is
still
there anything
above.
on the wall that the throne's facing?
No, nothing. Nothing is apparent. No.
This is annoying me.
Anton's gonna go ahead and open the door with the screaming behind it.
Ah, you'll never get away from us, villain! I'm not a villain. I'm an accountant. Oh, it's Teen Tiger.
My heroes!
You saved the day!
Ah, it's them! They're the ones who hurt me. Kill them! No, I probably don't kill them.
Alright,
We'll
so
get
let's have a
mixed
look.
signals here.
Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls, more books are scattered on the floor. There are 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only floor space that doesn't have junk on it is directly in front of the doors on the east and west walls. In the center of the clutter, a great black desk, and there is a hapless man, an old guy, probably about 70, who is being harassed by our local friendly pitchfork mob. Nearby there's a tasseled rope which hangs from a hole in the ceiling.
What's all this then?
We found a villain! He's in league with Strahd, and we're going to put him to death!
And who would you be?
I'm the accountant! I'm innocent of all charges! I have done nothing wrong!
So why are you here accounting in Castle Ravenloft?
He holds up his hand, and you can see that he's chained to the table.
I don't think Strahd chains people in league with him to tables.
Then why is he here and not dead?
I cast calm emotions on the room.
Ah, it seems quite reasonable to just talk this out. I agree.
Indeed, why would Strahd chain his allies with
Even
people? It
become
doesn't
more
make any
eloquent.
sense. It's undeniable logic.
It certainly is. Well, now that we have calmed down a little bit, says Leaf, calming down a little bit, my name is Leaf. I am the accountant for Castle Ravenloft. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise, I suppose. Listen, I'm sure you've gathered we're here to kill Strahd.
Oh, I see.
Want us to break your chain?
I don't really feel the need for it, but I will not stop you. I am quite calm right now.
I could pick it if you'd rather not break it.
I will not interfere.
I know you won't,
Go
but
ahead.
them fuckers stabbed me.
He'll flattened up the kitty cat.
Well, was it these fuckers?
Yeah, it was them, that one.
He points out the one that stabbed him.
Something
Fire.
right there.
Got monkey blood on his pitchfork.
Yes.
You idiot, he came up here with us. We marched on this castle together. How did you not recognize it?
I've never seen that creature before in my life. He's got monkey blood on his pitchfork.
Do you want me to pick his lock?
Sure.
Alright. Watch that one.
And he'll point towards the one with the monkey blood on it. And he'll try and pick the guy's lock on.
Oh, thank you. That is quite kind of you, little creature. But you break your lockpicks in the process.
Bugger. It's alright.
He'll leave the room.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know where, like, a painting of a beautiful woman would be around the castle?
Oh yeah, I know. You will be talking, I think, about Tatiana.
Likely, yes.
Ah, yes, she was a great beauty. She is almost straight above us, he points upwards. There are stairs that you can find, and he thinks about where the stairs are as I consult the map. You look for the main central or tower, and you go to the next level. You go out and right, and then back down the hall, and up to the left and right, and you should find the stairs easily enough.
What?
You go out and right, and back to the left, and on to the right, and you should find the stairs easily enough.
Can you write that down?
He writes it down, and I'm not sure if he gets it right, even when he does write it down. You go out and right, and back to the right, and down and left, and there you are.
Of course.
I think
That
that's
makes
accurate.
sense to me.
It's starting to sound
That
like a
makes
pirate
sense,
map.
yes.
It looks a
we
bit
need
like
to
a
go
pirate.
up to the floor above us where
10
we're going down.
paces. Steve March.
Yeah.
Well, if
Alright.
everything is done here,
Anton points at the three peasants. He's like, alright, you three, let's go.
Oh, very well. They come along.
I'll tug on Anton's sleeve.
Anton, can I shoot that one?
And he points to the one that stabbed him.
Just once, I promise. Just
I probably wouldn't take it personally at the moment.
Oh, okay. Which one hit me?
Oh god, no, you're gonna kill him.
No, probably not.
This gentle fellow down here.
Non-lethal lobotomy.
Yeah.
Will lobotomize the fool.
What's a part that won't really impede too much?
His toes.
Yeah, I'll shoot him in the
His
toe.
little
I'll try
pinky.
and shoot him in the toe.
All right. You have advantage.
On the flat of the foot or something. Oh, fuck. That would suck.
14.
Okay, roll for damage.
Oh, 16. Not trying to use sneak attack or aim for a sneak attack, so just 6.
Alright. Are you aware of how bullets kill people? It's not through blood loss, not generally.
Shock.
Rather, that's right, shockwaves.
Ah.
Your body is a liquid bag under pressure. And when you inflict extreme impact upon that pressure, such as shooting someone in the foot, it's entirely possible, quite likely even, for the blood to come under such intense pressure that it compresses, it goes back up the arteries through which it's meant to be flowing down, all the way to the heart, and it ruptures the heart. You demonstrate this perfectly.
That's the most eloquent explanation I've ever heard for how you kill a 6-foot peasant by shooting him.
What?
Fuck.
Is he okay?
What the?
He appears to die of a heart attack.
Kip!
I didn't think you would die. Come on.
I'm shocked.
Lucky.
He stabbed me.
So you shot him?
I in
And
the
now-
toe. I didn't think he'd clean over from me.
I mean,
He's,
I sympathise with you, of course. It's a, you know,
look,
And I open up my leather armor. I've got 4 puncture wounds
yeah, absolutely.
in my body.
this shit hurts, alright? I just wanted
I
to stick in one.
I think that I sympathize with him a bit more, and John will kind of point to the guy that you've just killed.
Can I check his pulse?
Yes, you may. Rate a medicine check.
I pull out a diamond.
He's breathing.
Can anyone stabilize him? He's still alive.
Oh man, I go for it. I send it.
All right, yeah, he's gonna be okay. He's probably gonna lose his foot, but he's gonna be okay.
You give him
Got
CPR.
gangrene.
Wood to mouth.
That's it.
Wood to mount. Yeah, exactly.
Wood to mouth.
I'll I'll prop him up against the back of the throne. Right.
Before you do that, I'm gonna quickly spin the throne around so it's facing the rest of the hall. It was annoying me.
Well, that was exciting, says the commoner that grabs the pitchfork.
He picks the picture up
Okay.
off the other dude.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Twice. I'm
Actually, she
happy
probably
now.
wouldn't think it was exciting because she's still calm on motion.
Oh yeah.
Average.
Well, that was dull.
That was a thing.
That's very exhilarating.
Yeah.
If I can.
I was there for that.
Alright. I am happy
Anton's
now.
gonna turn around to the accountant, by the way, and be like, you should maybe bar the door or something and come out in I don't know, 8 hours? Things ought to be resolved by then one way or the other. If not, chain yourself back to the desk.
As you say, sir. I'll just close the door now if you don't mind.
Right.
Wait, what's the hole in the roof?
Oh yeah,
the-
did I see it?
the hole in the
That
roof
was
leak-
while we were in-
It leaks outside, so there's rain falling in here, right?
Really shitty account. Like imagine
It's
accounting
chained to a
that.
desk in a room with no roof. God damn.
Oh,
Strahd's a
great! All my
dick.
paperwork's gonna get fucking wet.
Wet, yeah.
In the room with all the paperwork.
The mold damage is irreparable.
And now you've caused calm emotion. He's just calmly sitting there at his desk carrying out his
Yeah.
business.
This is how bureaucracy works.
Strahd's like, why do I never get my taxes?
My tax returns never come on time.
Why did the IRS put a lien on Castle Ravenloft?
Alright, Kip's happy now. He got his revenge.
Da, 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 da.
What, I leveled up? I'm killing a commoner?
1 XP.
1 XP.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
So
usually
these
how.
stairs
That's the
lead up
usually
or
rate
down?
of XP.
Alright. I think both sets of stairs led down, I think it said, but I'll check that again.
He said to go out of the counting room, which we've gone out of, then right again, and then. So we're doing a big
Oh,
U-turn.
Yeah, I'm just referring to to this question about the stairs, though. So let's see. The southern end, far end, directly across, dust laden, cobwebs. I don't even know if that's the right bloody room. Fuck me. Yeah, it is the right room. Dim light, empty sconces, cobwebs, staircases. Both staircases lead down. Yeah.
Alright, so it sounds like the way is back the way we came.
Tis what was said.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye out for any staircase that looks like it goes up.
Alright. Is that the account in that image in the thing?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
I
man.
could-
You know, it occurs to
Okay.
me, maybe we shouldn't have gotten directions from a man chained to a desk.
I mean, I could go outside where the accountant is and have a fly around, see if I could see a way up.
I think he said, like, the central tower was what we had to look for.
The central one. Right.
I mean, this castle's a labyrinth. I don't think going outside and seeing what the route is the way the crow flies will help. Let's not take the risk with the bats out there.
And the lightning.
And that. I presume this staircase is the way we came.
Sure is.
Okay. And this is a dead end.
Dun, dun, dun. He said go right again, so I think down.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a dead end. Can we search for secrets?
Yeah, I might, I'm gonna slap Zhang with a guidance.
I am not the best to look for these things, but I will try.
Doesn't matter. Whoosh!
Investigation! With a little bit of a D4. I pressed the button, but it didn't come through unless it did. Not for me. I'll press it again. With a D4. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
7.
Nice.
Nappa's dead.
He exploded.
I ate too much dirt.
I'm so full of dirt.
Alright, he said out. He might have meant out down those stairs in the last room.
Maybe.
Maybe we should free him and have him show us.
Uh,
I think I'm back. Yeah.
Hello.
Alright.
Okay.
You don't know what happened. Must have been a router reset or something.
Cool.
Are we looking for secret doors, are we?
We are looking for
Yeah, we
secret
did.
doors.
There was a 7 down here.
You totally find nothing.
Hey Arctic, can you
I
bring
think
my
I was
token
having
back? 'Cause I
better luck.
disappeared.
Commoner can't
Absolutely.
hear.
Sorry.
It just came through. Was that you from earlier?
Yeah.
I thought it was the unconscious commoner.
No. I'm not sure where Nappa is. You could just drop yourself down here on the map. Oh, cool. I'll bring you over.
I mean, if you guys have got this room, I'll start, I guess, looking in this room with Esmeralda.
Sure.
Can Esmeralda give me help with this?
She can. Yeah, she'll give you advantage, yeah.
Okay. Investigation. That is a negatory. Oh wait, advantage. 12 total. I doubt it, but
Yeah, not much to find.
yeah, no.
Nothing in here.
Maybe we've in the wrong directions.
Yeah, let's try going down those stairs in that room we.
All right.
Alright.
What if this just leads back to the lobby?
If it does, then at least we'll know.
Oh, those skeletons, they were still hanging with threads, yeah?
Yeah, wire, that's right.
Real quick. I'm gonna go bottom one first. I'm gonna pull on the wires. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, make an investigation roll.
Maybe they're levers.
You don't find it.
Investigation.
Oh, the, okay, so let's have a look. Where even am I? Yeah, cool. So you pull on the bottom strings. It doesn't seem to have any effect. You pull on the top strings. The same. There doesn't seem to be an obvious effect until. Oh, and this is where I'm keep jumping backwards and forwards between the various things.
Magical bone level.
Cross-referencing.
Oh, it's fucking a fucking bitch, let me tell you. Until you accidentally bump into a small lever, which causes you to disappear.
Wait, painfully?
No,
Oh, okay.
you just vanish from sight.
See you guys.
Wait, what? You vanish?
I just vanished, yeah.
No one was in the room with you.
That's right.
Okay, turn around. Is it a solid wall again?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, crap. I just got teleported by Strahd. Is that a door right there?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down these stairs, everybody.
Let me do a quick head count. Yep, it seems like every human person is here.
I guess like frantically I just touch the wall again. Like, I mean, like, is it solid? Knock
Make
on
an
it.
investigation roll.
Where is
Oh,
Kit?
fuck! I've just been stolen.
What do you mean?
Where- Oh, the little flying guy with the,
Another 23.
he's gone. Oh,
You
figment
you
of-
teleport. You come through to the other room just as the door was beginning to open. That door that you were about to open yourself.
Guys,
in the next room all
the
alone.
skeletons followed me into the wall, and then the door opened, and I got back in time. It was so
Who are
scary.
you?
I was through that wall.
I'm joking. Oh. What,
Yes.
through... Really?
The skeleton pulled me through. I'll show you. Come.
I don't know, whoever follows me. The first person to get next to me.
Right, now, push
Yeah,
that.
Mindalis volunteers.
Push that button there. Wait, did I tell you something was on the other side, yes?
What? Really?
Something was opening the door.
Oh, well...
And I make spooky gestures with my hand.
Mindalis takes a step back. What was it, Kip? Did you see?
I don't know. I got out just in time. Do you want me to try to go look stealthily? I know where to push the door to make it get loose.
Sure. Why don't you go first, and I'll follow closely behind you.
Takes a deep breath. He'll get low to the ground, try his best to be stealthy about it.
I guide you. I slap you over the back of the head. I don't do that. I just touch you nicely and.
Take a D4 point of damage, and I'll
And guidance.
I'm gonna regret this. I'll touch the wall in the right place.
You have advantage on your investigation roll.
Okay. And as I'm doing it, I'm mostly like showing Elenway where I'm touching. Well, where I think to touch.
You can't find it.
What the? It was just here. I swear to God.
You still have that D4 from the guidance if you'd like to use it.
I shall try.
1, 2, 4. I doubt it'll change anything, but we'll see. 14.
That's right.
Does not.
Well, could you maybe? What if you tried to go back through the other way?
What way?
Is that the only way in?
I don't know. This is the only way I touched. I was touching the skeleton, was pulling on his strings, and then I did this, and I bumped into it, and I was...
Do you make another investigation roll with advantage and guidance?
And he just disappears. Nothing.
But no, nothing this time.
I do this. I repeat the same action over on this one here.
Alright, investigation.
I try and replicate what he's doing and tug on the string and I reckon you're full of shit.
There comes a knocking at the wall. Knock, knock, knock.
Hello?
Knock, 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 knock.
The receptionist.
Is it consistent knocking?
Yeah, it's someone hitting you with a stone. Knock, 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 knock.
Is someone trying to send me a code?
Maybe.
I
know
I repeat the pattern back at the wall. Knock, knock, knock.
Repeats back at you.
This is ridiculous.
It is. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. Is there a door or not, kid?
Kip doesn't know anymore.
Look at Kip, he's existential crisis.
Brain farting.
Well, we need to go up, and I don't think there's any way up on this level, so why don't we try and go back down and find another way up?
What about this one, do it? He's pretty. He found the floorboards.
Talking about John?
John? Not that way.
You're muted if you're speaking, Penguin.
It's...
Of course I was. I can have a look. I am quite good at these kinds of things.
Yeah, you found a small lever that is pretty easily disguised as one of the many wire cables. You give it a tug, and the wall disappears for just a moment, then reappears again. It kind of spins around like a bookcase.
See, I told you.
There are secret doors here.
It's up to the north, the northern skeleton.
Should we go to this one then?
I told you, Elenway. I wasn't kidding.
Okay.
I'm
sorry, I doubted
monkey.
I know.
You're welcome.
Alright, I tell you what, I'll go through first.
Well, show us all where it is first.
Your nose.
Jean, it was this one here, right?
That is north here, yes.
And I pull on that lever.
It's an illuminated corridor with ending in a staircase with a door about halfway down.
I assume I The door itself, like the wall itself, sorry, is sealed shut.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Okay,
shut
so yeah.
behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
I guess I will follow through.
Okay.
And
There's.
hey,
I call back through the wall, if possible. There's a door here. I step forward, kind of waiting for everyone.
I shout out.
That's the one the guy opened.
I open the door.
oh shit.
Oh,
As you open it, the door is being opened from the other side, gently, kind of the same way that you're opening it. And you see a beautiful woman on the other side in a relatively well lit room. There are oil lamps illuminating a long rectangular chamber. There are oak panelled walls, quite extravagant. Stained yellow lace hangs neatly from canopied beds, 8 different beds. The woman that you see is lithe and young. She is dusting furniture and humming quietly. She has a feather duster in one hand and she opens the door with the other. Around her slender neck, she has a beautiful golden necklace with a massive ruby. Hello?
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Who might be
hello. Oh, my name's Helga. Who are you? You are a very exotic beauty.
Thanks. My name is Elenway. You can call me Ellen. What are you doing here? You work for Strahd.
I have been forced into service by the Devil Strahd. I must work for him for as long as he demands it.
Well, so happens we're here to see to the removal of Strahd. So surely you'll no longer be behind here.
You are my hero. I would love to accompany you. I have dreamed of a day that my rescuers might come. Yeah, Anton, you can. Most people don't give ruby pendants to their maids. I guess some people do.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, most people don't hide their maids in secret rooms, and I don't think, like, Strahd obviously has servants, like the Invincible Ones. He doesn't need a maid. Anton's gonna shoot her with his crossbow.
You have advantage because she is not seeing it coming. She falls over in pain. Wretched creature.
She's not a fucking maid. We all saw the invisible servants cleaning around. She's lying.
Yes, but we have no evidence of her not being a captive, at least.
You think Strahd gave his prisoner a ruby choker? We saw a prisoner. He was chained to the desk in the study. This is not a prisoner.
I don't think he really has much care for his wealth.
Can I start patting her down, going through her belongings and so on? 'Cause I think
Yeah,
that's a good
absolutely.
point.
I want to check her teeth.
Yep, go ahead. Make a medicine check.
She's still alive,
She's-
right?
Yeah, she's like doubled over with pain.
Shall I? Do you want investigation, sleight of hand? Which would you like for patting somebody down?
Yeah, either of those are fine. Investigation's probably the right one.
Okay, sure. Too easy.
Well, anyway, you don't discover anything untoward other than the fact that she's richly dressed, which is unusual in and of itself. Kip, there's nothing unusual at first, but you spot her canines begin to elongate before your eyes.
Can I jump back and shoot her in the face?
Alright, roll for initiative.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. She made one fatal error. She said that Strahd would make her work for him for as long as he wants. He's a vampire. He doesn't die. So it means she would neither. Haha.
Sherlock Monkey.
Sherlock
Monkey
Monkey.
Holmes.
Smilock. Smilock? Monkey
Smilock.
Smilock. Monkey Smilock
That
is
my
smart.
name.
Apparently I can't English either, according to my character's background as well.
I don't know.
Alright, I have no idea about the canine situation. I've just finished patting her down. Although, yeah, I suppose Kip hasn't reacted yet, so I'm just gonna take the dodge
Jump
action.
back and shot her in the face.
I would have actually. I would be over here if I was touching her face.
Yeah, has
so-
that happened? Like, will that happen in initiative? Or I just want to kind of figure out what Elenway knows at this point, because I don't think she's aware that she's a vampire. So she's just gonna hold her action. She's gonna dodge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jean. Oh, sorry, Team Tiger.
Ignore that
Oh,
roll.
no.
I should have rolled the Tiger's initiative since it's the lowest.
Roger.
Team Tiger.
Still go before half the fucking encounter. Alright, Jean.
Jean will swap places with his dog, and fucking lighting on this door is strange because it's between
Is it?
two squares.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Jean will just
Oh, yeah.
hold up his shield, and because he has no idea what the fuck's going on, he'll hold a shot if she attacks someone.
Sure, Jean.
I will do the same, and Rictavio will draw his silver sword, I guess.
Tiger Man. Curse
Holy
these narrow.
I don't think I have a line of shot. Anton's gonna hold his action until he sees the bitch, and then he's gonna plant another crossbow bolt.
Nappa.
I'm gonna walk there. I'll go right there, and then I'm going to make the sunlight from my sword hilt emit to 30 feet.
Oh, yeah. It blisters her skin.
Yep, that's all I'll do.
She just sunburns easily.
She's just English.
Exactly. Bad teeth, too. Right?
Yeah.
They were
Okay.
falling out as he was looking at it.
Yeah, as I've basically finished inspecting her teeth, I just basically. Okay, so I'm not sure how this works. She's prone, yeah?
She is prone.
Okay. So she's prone, which because I have crossbow master, whatever the feat is, the crossbow expert. So if I'm within 5 feet, it doesn't impose disadvantage. But firing at a prone creature with a ranged attack is with disadvantage, even though I'm within 5 feet.
I checked out the ruling for this
No,
recently,
it's
and now I've forgotten
beyond
it.
5. It's if you're beyond 5 feet. So
Oh,
if you're
okay.
if you're within 5 feet, you've got the crossbow master, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got crossbow
So
expert.
it'll just be
Be a flat roll.
or will it be an advantage?
I think it's advantage. I can't remember at this point. Like I checked it out recently, but
I'll just read the prone thing real quick.
Okay, I'll just roll and we'll
Yeah, all right. I'll go and get my lighter. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Cool.
Being prone. No, prone condition. Attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the
Okay.
creature. So yeah, you have
I have advantage.
It doesn't
Okay,
say anything
cool.
about melee or ranged. It's just the distance
Cool.
Okay.
So is it advantage or not?
is advantage because he has crossbow master as well, which doesn't impose disadvantage on attacks within 5 feet
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
with ranged
Alrighty.
attacks.
So that's the first one, second one, and third one. So 6 and 6 is 12. 5, 6, 17, 18,
20
19,
for the first
20, 29, 29, 30, 37.
Alright, you riddle her filled with holes, and she screams and bleeds profusely, ruining her dress. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, I'm not bit, because he'll take the attack of opportunity and he'll scream as he flies, like, kind of hops backwards and starts flying back.
She's a vampire! Get her!
He hops 5, 10, 15, and but he'll stay within the sunlight. That will hit. Does she grapple, or?
Yeah, she will grapple instead.
Alright, so
keeping you in place.
Target escape DC is 13. Okay.
She then bites you. She stands up first and bites.
8 will not hit.
And she ravages you with her claws.
12 will not hit.
And she takes the damage on.
I'm sorry?
She takes the sun damage at the start of her turn.
That's something that's on the vampire stat block, not the sword.
Is it not sunlight?
It's just sunlight.
It is sunlight, but when she takes damage, is on the vampire stat block, not on the sword.
Right.
You'll have to check on her.
Cool. Yeah, so that's it starts at good idea. You were right. I'm seem to be spiking a lot. If it keeps happening, I'll switch to mobile. All right. So she is deteriorating before your very eyes. She won't last much longer, Elenway.
Sure. So the massive disruption comes down.
Crunch.
It's 20 points of damage total, 14 of which is radiant.
Shattering her body, turning her to ash, and switching me to mobile.
Wow, that was a powerful strike.
Powerful strike.
It switched whole internets.
Good
We
riddance.
you sure should have tested your steak that you have.
Typical fire steak.
I wonder, do I have one? I don't think I have one. I think I got rid of mine, or I gave it to somebody else.
Yeah. Fair. That's alright. Kip's happy. He wasn't killed, or eaten, or scratched.
Is anyone hurt?
No, luckily she was very bad at hitting people.
She died very quickly.
Yes. Maybe she was a lesser vampire. Is that the thing? I don't know.
I don't know either, Kip.
Turns to Octavia.
Yeah, the environment is considered considerably weaker than the master vampire in this case.
Well, I guess we shall push on.
Alright.
Is there another secret door down here?
Stairs. Do these ascend, Arctic, or do they descend?
They go up.
Oh, the stairs go.
More issue. The stairs go up.
Yes, wait. I will begin ascending.
Yourselves as close together as you can, and I'll actually, I might already still have you on
Could Kip steal her necklace, or did that go dissolve as well?
Yeah, I can't. I certainly won't stop you.
You can try.
Certainly
He's giving
Yeah.
up.
Oh, something weird just happened to my token.
Killed it.
Oh, I thought you moved there purposefully. I'll move back. Let's go.
Phased through a wall, I think.
And nothing but a thing.
Cool. There are so many of you guys, I can't fit you all in the
Time to split the party.
corner. I'm going to switch away from mobile because it doesn't seem to have improved it at all.
Internet be like that.
Alright, mine's probably just going to be bad, unfortunately. But hopefully we get through. Okay, cool. I see what's happened to you. I'll move you down. And yeah, so you follow that stairway up, and it will lead you. I'll give the description before I take you up there. And I'm jumping around all over the place again. Okay, cool. It will lead you to a hallway. There are dark alcoves which line the walls of a long hall. The ceiling has fallen in here, and there is rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of the roof are exposed. You can see lightning from dark clouds sporadically illuminating the hall, lighting the faces of the human statues. When you look at them during the darkness, with dark vision, for example, or with a torch, they are stoic faces staring off into the distance. But when the lightning flashes, their faces contort in horror, in terror, in fright.
This is a weird hallway. It's a pea stain.
So yeah, I put you in as best I could, but we're packed in pretty tight.
Like 9, 1, 2, a lot of peas in a pod. Too many peas to count.
Well, do you know Estrades now, Ilenwe?
Linway,
Hmm?
do you know where Strahd is?
Is he on this level, Arctic?
We're gonna kill Strahd.
Alright. Yes, Strahd is still on this level, that's correct. He is in a diagonal and right, just vaguely direction.
Like south east?
Yeah, maybe more east, actually. Much more east than southeast.
Slight
I,
southeast.
Relay that to everybody.
Alright.
Seems we are close.
Are we all ready to do this?
No?
I think
But I
Been
will.
ready to do this since I left Slumberhaven.
feels slightly more brave than he did.
Not to make this ominous or anything, but Lenway and Dottis, just in case, it's been a pleasure.
Anton, you're a fool. We're gonna be fine. Well,
A
I
lucky
can't say
fool.
I can't say that for sure, but it has been a pleasure.
As you step into the spiral staircase, a reddish light flares overhead and settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. And now you see the full immensity of the tower. The spiral staircase circles up and down the tower's full height. 60 foot wide at its base, it grows narrower and narrower as it climbs. At the pinnacle of this hollowed out tower, there is a large crystal heart pulsating with red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upward. I'll put a picture in Discord.
I love pictures. Ooh,
Well,
that's cool.
Right.
It's not terrifying at all.
Mm.
So the only ways to go from here are up and down, right?
Correct.
So back the way we came, because he is on this level, right?
Is this
Seems
like
to be
the-
face to face with you, basically.
this is it's like
A little-
that's a semicircular walkway, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
What about the door just to our left or our right?
It's radiating hate.
We haven't passed a portrait of Irina, have or not
Not that
Irina,
you
but,
recall.
Katiana.
Neither so far.
Wouldn't put it past Straw to just like pay some portraitist to stalk her. Anyway.
Arctic, can I peer around this corner and try to listen out for any sounds coming in our direction from up here?
Yeah, definitely. You can make a perception check. Alright. And where are you? You're okay, so you can there is a pulsating beat coming from the top of the staircase.
Hmm.
But outside there is only thunder and lightning, the sound of the night.
Very, very frightening.
Indeed.
What's below? I see two stairwells.
Yeah, you go down and down and down, and it keeps going down. I'm pretty sure. At the base of the tower, there's stairs that go even further down. I think.
Well, do we fight where we know Strahd is, or do we look for this painting?
What does it
Well,
say?
the painting just tells us where Strahd is, so
Oh,
I mean,
well.
let's just go find Strahd.
I guess. Back this way in the door?
This door down this way, perhaps?
That's what I was thinking.
I think he's on this level, so we can just, if we want to go and face him now, we cross over here and keep going down
Yeah.
this way.
We might as well. I mean, if we stumble across anything else down here, it'll only make us weaker. We might as well go at him while we're still full strength.
Boom, 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 boom.
Does it actually make the sound?
Does it reverberates through every step, and it matches your own heartbeat.
How do you think
Do I-
he made that?
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know anything about that sort of? I guess it's magic.
From this distance, you'll have disadvantage.
Rictavio is also going to do it.
Absolutely.
He casts guidance of himself because he has that.
A 13.
13.
Much.
You know nothing about it.
Okay.
Plus a d4. A
16, he figures that it's a unique contraption. He thinks he heard a reference about a crystal heart somewhere, but he can't place where. Heart of a castle or something.
The tower.
Does it say anything about it in the book?
The Tome of Strahd.
Yes.
There is something about a crystal heart. The heart glows with purpose. Become living, the circles of masonry about its tower, its ribs, great bash in its chest. Tests on condemned prove the heart will use the tower itself against invaders. My will sustains it, but it is mere glass, fragile, ironically mortal. With it I am sheltered from the unthinkable, yet we must destroy it.
Can
We
somebody
have to
shoot it?
destroy
someday?
it.
It would seem so.
Why
Just glass, apparently. I don't know, but it's very important to Strahd, and that's enough reason for me to break it.
I mean, we've broken everything else he's hacked anyway, so why not?
Does the crystal
Do we have
appear
any
to be
more
full of liquid?
alchemist fire?
Can you throw alchemist fire that high?
Could launch it or something. Or just
Does it appear full of anything, Arctic?
Full of light. A giant red ruby.
To be certain about destroying this thing, I should be able to do so myself if we are certain here.
I mean, I could just fly up and just try to knock it down.
My will sustains it, but it is mere glass, fragile, ironically mortal. With it, so perhaps we have to deal with Strahd first and then come back for this.
Can I read the passage? Trying to find it. 100 feet overhead.
Passage 11 in the Tome of Strahd.
Character option.
The Tome of Strahd.
Tome of Strahd. Play handout. Text handout. Tome of Strahd. Image temple. Mortality. Spellbook. Angel heart. Heart goes up. It's becoming that.
In the Tome of Strahd.
The heart you would use the tower against itself against invaders. Sustain it. It is mere glass fragile.
It's quite simple. Are we destroying this or no?
We might as well try.
It says it is fragile. I mean, it's mortal.
Alright, you said it's 100 feet above us, Arctic?
Correct.
Are there any stairs or anything that go up?
If you look in Discord, you'll see the way the whole thing spirals and spirals and spirals all the way to the top. They spiral, it goes beyond the heart, the spiraling staircase.
Alright, all I need to do is head up 10 feet and it'll be in range and I'm just gonna start shooting at it.
Cool, position, yeah, just, chuck yourself somewhere on the edge.
For no reason.
Alright. Let's assume heading up, probably somewhere over here.
Cool. Alright, it's not moving, it's a great big crystal heart.
So yeah, I'll get to the point where it's 90 feet away and start shooting.
Bam! Make your attack roll. Smash! I think that is going to be enough. And wait. I think you have let's just check. Yep, that's right. So it's a hit. You have shattered the glass, you have cracked it, and everyone out here on the ledge can make a dexterity saving throw, then we can roll for initiative.
Didn't see that coming.
Do we need to be on the on
the stone part, it just gives away underneath your feet. The whole platform just fucking crumbles. Everyone has to make a saving throw.
Not Kip,
no.
though.
Whoa!
Is Kip alright?
Yeah, if you can fly, you'll be okay.
Oh, I just wasn't even in the circle
good
yet.
point. Yeah.
Can Mindatus expend a use of his wild shape to turn into a sparrow?
Only if it's a reaction. and it's not.
I don't think it is. You're right. Okay, so it's a saving throw. Sorry.
That's right. Saving throw, dexterity.
That is for Mindatus, just with my
Really
name.
throwing him under the bus there, huh? No,
Yeah.
just-
Oh yeah, it was my intention all
that
along.
was not for me. I swear. No, I'm just-
All right. So, those of you who failed DC 10 check have fallen 26 damage. You are 90 feet below the rest of the party. I'll move you to a different map.
Oh, shit.
If you are one of those who fell in, move yourself into the center of the darkness and I'll be able to pick you up more easily.
DC 10's pretty low.
DC 10's pretty low.
What? My maths is shitting the bed right now.
You weren't gonna use your intelligence thing, John? G?
It'll help who? The tiger?
Oh no, Gene probably can't.
You can't, once you know the DC, it's too late.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought about it, but because an 8, I figured it'd probably be a higher DC, but by the time he said 10, I can't really use it because I had to do it before I know whether it's a
Yeah.
fail or success.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I inspiration the tiger, so it made it actually.
Sounds good. Alright, I'll have to work out which map it drops you down to. I think
I feel so
it's
sorry for you.
How could we have done this?
How dare you, guys, making him so much more work.
At least Undermountain was made by dwarves, so everything's straight lines.
Yeah. I love this map, but it is so damn complex. Alright, so Mindaris, I won't have to obviously have to take him over, but I can put bird feed on a map. Okay, cool. So you are down here. Doesn't help. Let's roll for initiative if you haven't already. I'll be able to see all the initiative even though you guys won't be able to see them all.
I didn't roll initiative. Whoops.
Them all? Wow, I'm scared. Maybe I don't want to be on this level.
That's where all the fun's happening.
So who failed the save? Just me and Mendatus.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Mindatus is gonna fly off and leave your sorry ass.
As vampires swarm out from everywhere. Fuck.
He's
Why
like,
don't you
"Oh,
make
this
a
is
ladder real
CG."
quick?
Yeah, use your what are you again?
Artificer.
Artificer ladder.
Why don't you
Extendo
artifice
ladder.
up a ladder?
Yeah, so why don't you just artifice up a ladder?
You nerd.
Alright, Team Tiger, we have the bricks sort of give way underneath it. They swerve and sway as if they turn to mud. And as the heart beats above us, you see some of your friends plummet to their doom.
He goes, gods! Then he hears them hit the ground. He says, "You okay?" And waits for a response.
Fuck.
See you in the movie.
Alright. Rictavio.
Oh, did I roll for Rictavio when I rolled? That's okay. I can. Should I assume that only the inner or the outer layer of the wall is there? Oops.
It's moving and reforming. It's think of it as mud that turns back to stone with every heartbeat.
Oh, so the heart is still like there, but
Heart's yeah, that's right. Heart's still 100 feet above you. It's got a crossbow bolt or whatever it was lodged into it, a bullet, but it's cracked, but it's not broken.
Huh. 100 feet. And how many stairwells is that?
7,
Well,
probably 5.
there's not a whole lot I can do from over here. Octavio and I are going to run to the safety of a hallway.
and
All
take
right.
a dodge action each.
Kip.
I shall, kind of hearing what's happened. I'll 5, 10. I'll like kind of launch off, start flying. 15, 20, 25, and I'll use a dash action to go up another. What was that? It was almost 30 there, so another 30 feet up, and I'll start flying towards the heart.
Cool. So you've got 70 feet to go. Mindatus.
Okay.
Mindatus is going to use his wild shape feature to turn into a giant bat. And he, if possible, is going to fly over to Jean and collect him and begin ascending.
Actually, what he does is he turns into a giant bat and says, "One dead adventurer," and that's the last we see of Jean.
Yeah.
All right, Jean. So a giant bat has offered you a ride.
Tweet tweet.
If I'm correct, this over here is the base of the stairs. That looks like it's a stair that goes up.
Let me come back to your map. That's correct. That's the base of the stairs going up to the top of the heart, some 190 feet above you.
I'll take the stairs. I'm not going to ride in an unreliable bat.
Are you sure you would not like to use these stairs that go down into possibly the catacombs?
I'll think about it, but I think for now I'll take the stairs.
There may be like strawberry fields down there. Alright.
I suppose Mindatus, flies up.
Yeah.
To 60 feet then.
Okay.
I don't want to ride on the bat just to get dropped again when something attacks us and puts him back in his human form.
Like a bat out of hell.
On Elenway's turn, she... What is Strahd doing right now? Is he moving?
No.
Alright.
Dancing.
She will take the dodge action. Not much she can do here.
The heart beats. Everyone on the ledge, make a dexterity saving throw. I guess that's Team Tiger.
Rest in peace, Team Tiger.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hangs on by his claws.
Do you want me to roll for Irene and Anton too?
As long as that's no, but if the tiger falls, then you all fall.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Right.
We all die together, like men.
That's right. And
one woman.
Arena's manly enough.
I'm not going to even comment on that. All right. It's your go, Team Tiger.
Right, Team Tiger's gonna get the fuck off the ledge.
That's in the lit.
Yeah, not
That's
that
fine.
way though. Not that way.
That's not the way you want to go.
I'm off the
He wants to get off the
this
ledge,
ledge is really
so he-
dangerous. I better get off of it.
Mr. Frog jumped out of the pond one day.
Finna get off his ledge. Whoop.
If he jumped down, he would not be able to get back up. Anyway, Anton's also going to shoot a crossbow bolt at the heart, because fuck that thing.
Fuck that heart. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
You get
I give bards a bad name.
That's actually a natural 1. Isn't it?
With disadvantage.
It
Yeah.
would be so. Yeah, because it's 900.
Hey,
Oh, good point. Yeah, 100 feet away, but 10, not enough. All right, bounces off the heart.
Oof.
Ding.
My bad.
I don't re-roll with advantage. I just re-roll the natural 1, so it would be a
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Fair enough. I'll accept. I'll accept that logic. All right. So it's a hit.
All right.
Yep, no, that's cool. Yeah,
whatever
because it's
Darren
either a
said.
21 or a 22. Yeah, that makes sense. Ben, you open up a wider crack in the heart, but you don't break it like you broke Gillian's heart that time back in 5th grade.
Backstory.
You give love.
It's out there.
Not Carrie. He was all those 5th grade girls.
This is your path to redemption. Healing all those wounded hearts you broke in 5th grade.
Killing Strahd she will forgive you after eventually. Kip.
I'll fly my rest of my movement 30 feet towards, and that should be what 70 take 30, so I should be within 40 feet. What's my distance? Oh, I'm just out again, but we'll try and hit anyway. I have a decent shot. I'll be at disadvantage. 1, 2, 3. So 15, a 22, and a 20.
Roger that. They will all hit.
All hit. You just get it screeching as he fires, like rocketing towards the heart. 5, 10, and 7. So
How much is that in total?
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage.
Alright. The heart is cracking and fracturing, but it stands yet.
So Mindatus flies as a bat 30 feet up, which brings him at level, I think.
Sounds right.
90 feet off the ground, so he's then going to go 30 feet behind Elenway here. And
Are you sure you can see all the initiative? Because this is the second time Mindatus has had a turn, and I haven't gone yet at all.
You did go.
Sorry,
you said that you went up. He went up. You went after Mindatus last time, and you said that you went up to the stairs.
No, do we have the same initiative? I just said I wasn't gonna go with the flying bat Mindatus.
Yeah,
I can only see. Okay, yeah, I was confused there because I can only see my own initiative. I can't see anyone else's.
Yeah, so you're next. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after the bat flew, you ran up to the stairs. The bat has flown higher, reaches a safety. It'll be your go now.
Yeah. So I suppose Mindatus will come out of the wild shape as a free action. I think he can do that. And then I think he'll give himself a cure wounds at first level.
It's 90 feet up. You would have to make a dash move to get there, wouldn't you?
It's a flight speed of 60, so I've gone 30 up
okay.
and then 30 into the room. Yeah.
Totally right. Cool. Okay, cool.
That'll be his turn.
All right, Sean.
I will go and 30 feet up the stairs and take the dodge action.
Okay, you will have advantage on your dexterity saving throw, anyway.
I can see John down there with his lantern.
Yeah, 60 feet below you.
60 feet below me. Let me see.
Well,
You would have to be leaning over the edge of the ledge to see him, though, I guess. Or then again, like as he goes up around the corner, you'd see him. Exactly.
I don't think I have anything that can. I can't help him at this stage, so I will just instead try and fire a guiding bolt up at the heart, seeing everybody kind of launch some projectiles up there. 26.
Crunch.
Nice.
And then it's just a first level, so just 16 radiant.
Smash. The whole thing shatters. And you see Strahd fall only a few feet, but instead of being just above eye level, which he was before, like he was sitting 5 feet in the air, he tumbles to the ground to the same level as your feet. The heart is no longer beating as it rains down shards of crystal.
He's vulnerable. We have to go now.
Turn around into a duck dive, tuck my wings in, and get to the same level as everyone else.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, the Heartstead.
Should I?
Yeah.
Where is he?
I point in like the precise direction because I've still got that spell going. I'm pretty sure it's more east than it is south of, or it was. It might be more south now.
Okay.
That's the direction.
Yeah, east and south.
We'll
I'll
come
move
here.
Sean back to the map.
Is this ledge still collapsing? Is it gone?
The magical effect has stopped pulsing with the heart.
Cool. We should move.
Which way?
Point
Go
to
to
the
the door, or the way Jiang is gone?
I
This
point to the
way?
corridor that Zhang is at currently with
You're
the
out
dragon.
on the battlements at this point. If you can imagine a castle, these are the battlements where the dudes fire arrows, and you've just exited the central tower.
Can I see anywhere? Like any other towers? Because it's just black for me. Like a corridor.
Can you see any other towers? Yeah, you would be able to. You'd be best consulting the picture of Ravenloft, like shared a week or two ago.
Let me have a look. Scroll up.
yeah.
A little bit. There it is. Whammo. So
I
we're
am-
coming out of the central tower to the battlement to the right.
Yeah. So you see how the central tower has a purple cap, and the one just north of it does not. I assume you're in the one just north of it, and you've just exited. Oh no, that wouldn't be. And that's not right.
Next to the chapel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're right. That's right. So you can see the chapel's roof on your right-hand
Yeah.
side. Yeah, that's right.
I don't think it's here. This is battlement. I think it's in that building there. And I point to the cap. The other,
Oh,
the one that's on our same level.
Yeah, okay. So he's in the chapel. At the very top of the chapel, if I'm out here now on the battlements as well?
No, he's in front of you. Right there. A few feet away, 20 feet. He's right.
So he
So he's-
would be in that little.
You got him.
I'm gonna go try this door. Esmeralda, do you want to come?
I need to
Oh
consult
yes,
that
I'd love to come.
Rictavia is also gonna pat down this wall just in case there. Is this a wall or is this a battlement still? This bit.
Yeah, I guess both. Like, the battlement ends and the wall begins.
If there's a chance for a secret door, he's gonna check it.
You have advantage, since you know exactly where to look, right?
Where yeah, he's gonna go. He has guidance as well. I don't think he has investigation.
I believe in you, Jen.
This is Rictavia.
Oh, Rictavia, I believe in you,
He's
Rictavia.
much smarter.
Kill
19.
words on myself.
I don't think there is anything here.
Well, let us go to the other door.
Is there a door like on the next level up? Was there like a door here maybe? Or over here?
Let's see. No, there are no further doors.
Slim pickings.
And these are more
Yes.
battlements outside, I'm guessing, Arctic?
goes out the
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
must do.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the lay of the land from that picture now.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
very helpful, eh?
That
It
goes
really
to the
is.
other battlement, goes out to the left, and that makes the courtyard. If you
Yeah,
look
exactly.
square.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in that like little 3-windowed purple ceilinged pointed peak thing just next to the battlements, right?
Yeah.
On top
I
of the
think
chapel?
so. That's my guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not sure,
okay.
but I think so.
It's our
It's good.
guess as
Looks
well.
looks what it's like. Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's the little blob of life energy you can see there. So,
Life energy on Strahd Lamau.
I mean, essence of being.
Essence of
yeah, that
Strahd.
one.
Essence of
Strife
Strahd.
energy.
I'd so buy that perfume. Essence of Strahd. Ooh.
It makes you incel.
Wait, what?
No, thank you.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Strahd's an incel.
You smell like magic the gathering conventions.
Ooh, that's not
Oh,
Do I take like a negative 5 to charisma checks or something like that?
Your charisma is reduced
Automatically
to 0,
fail.
To 0 yeah.
and every charisma roll you make is automatically a failure.
Alrighty.
That is not so good.
Are we all ready to open the door?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
We should move
I-
quickly.
I'll jump on the handle and open it.
As you're about to open it, Kip, you smell the rich scent of wood fire smoke.
Oh hell yeah! It's the organ.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Oh. I'll fall in through the
I'm
door.
loving
There
that
is a-
it's loud.
There is a blazing hearth here.